is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 33 of Diablo 4 on the Xbox Series X. We are stood standing where we were, people, however. This is my second attempt at recording part 33. I recorded an hour's worth of gameplay and only 8 minutes of it recorded because I went talking to a few people in this area, picking up a few quests. And in doing so, I was taking notes down, like I do, people. I was taking notes on my iPhone, and I think what I've done is, about 8 minutes into the recording, after speaking to one of these people and picking up the quest, I jotted it down, put my iPhone down on the laptop, and inadvertently hit stop on the record on OBS. So, unbeknownst to me, I was sitting recording for an hour, and I'd only had the first 8 minutes recorded, and it had stopped. However, one of the things I did off camera, I haven't done any of the main quest. I was on my way from there. I'd already spoken to Lorath and everything. We were on our way down here, and I went to this dungeon here, and as you can see, I've cleared it, and it was a shame actually, because it was a really good dungeon, but we got an aspect out of it. And interestingly, because Lorath comes with us when we trigger this quest, so I triggered the quest, we got down here, I did one of the side quests, which is this blue one here, which is now wanting me to go and speak to this chap, because there was a blue circle, and it's basically, in that circle was the chest that he wanted me to bring back, or she wanted me to bring back, Nageed. And so that's why that is now lit up, saying go and speak to them again, because I did that on the way, and then did this. And then when I was just coming out of that when I realised that my recording had stopped. So, also, the other thing that's happened is when I came out of the dungeon, Lorath was nowhere to be seen, and it seemed to think that I need to go and speak to him again, which I've already done. So, it's worth noting that I don't know if you go into a dungeon, I think it resets the quest that you were on with the side character to the last sort of position it was at, so you've got to go and trigger it again. So it's worth noting that if we're on a quest with somebody else, that you don't go into a dungeon. It might have told me that on screen, I don't know. But that's what's happened, because I already triggered this quest, and now it's telling me to trigger it again, speak with Laura. So while we're here, we're going to go and speak to Nageed as well. What I would say is that the only other thing I did off camera was that I'd cleared out this inventory, but we've now got a nearly full inventory from everything I did inside the dungeon, and the amount of bows it was dropping me was outrageous, people. Like, anyway, there's blacksmith, so we can go and get the stuff salvaged and get rid of that out of our inventory as well while we're here. So it was all a bit of a shame, really, because it was actually quite a good episode. It'll only be me that ever lives it, people. Right, so we've now got all of these items here. Now, I kept all of these. We're not going to use the trousers because they've not got perks on that we want, I don't think. But I think I was going to possibly try and get the aspect off of it, because it drops a smoke grenade. And upon taking damage from surrounding enemies, you drop a smoke grenade and dodge the next 3 attacks within 10 seconds, which is quite cool. So I was going to try and get those off of that onto another item. So that's why I've hung on to them. And the ring I wasn't sure of on that ring. I think it was only because this ring gives me plus 14 life regeneration while not damaged recently. 12 to 26. And I don't have any life regen at the moment, I don't think. It certainly doesn't seem to go up by itself. And I can't remember if this was in there or a part of another thing, but we've got, pretty sure this was part of the last part, that we've got 2 legendary rings on now, but we've got a spare socket up there though. Anyway, so that's where we're at, people. I think we're going to crack on without fussing around with this too much and just get going. Go and speak to this chappie. I've got to say, in all the years I've been recording, I don't think I've ever done that by mistake before and stopped recording. I must have left the cursor over the stop recording button, and when I've hit the touchpad on the laptop by mistake, when I put my phone down, it's stopped it recording. Right, Nageed. I found your letter. You lied to me. Or here is the lockbox. Yeah, I found your letter. You lied to me.
The greedy sand snakes got me out, so I cut you in. Had a feeling you'd come out on top. Ah, come on. Don't be sour. You made good blood money today. Not your first time now, is it?
Plus 30 Gazant Renown. Yeah, we get good XP off of these side quests, which is a good reason to be doing them, and I'm not doing. Right, let's trigger the main quest again. Well, it's again for me, but first time for you. Have you learned anything about Elias's palace?
Just rumours, mostly. The people here speak of a sorcerer who lives in a grand palace beyond the endless sandstorm.
One of these nomads could help us reach it. They know the land better than...
Taisa?
Andaria. I hear her. I need a place to focus. Keep her voice at bay.
Look for a guide. I'll get something to help Taisa clear her mind.
How did you become entangled with Elias?
I was hunting him, much like you. Infiltrated the cult to get close. Somehow he was ready for me. He is more powerful than he seems.
Okay, so at this point we get 3 markers on the map, and that's all the people to speak to with regards to a guide. In the other part, I kind of went round talking to all the people in these areas as well. But I think you can trigger the same conversations again, how's business and all that sort of stuff, but it was all...
War in the steppes, bandits in the south, and Caldium has closed its golden gates. The few customers we get usually want a guide to take them to safety. Akarat knows where that is.
Pretty brief conversations. Tell me about Tarsarak.
Behold, the armpit of the desert. Our families came from Alcarns years ago after that city went to hell. They camped here by the crossroads, set up trade. It's been a struggle ever since.
Last night I dreamt that the sandstorm came and buried us here. If only.
It's a very cheerful place. Oh, hello. Didn't realise there was a chest in here. Missed that last time. Also, what's that weird thing in my inventory as well, this? Oh, is that my present from the guy from bringing his, quest back? Assortment of salvage. Dual wield damage with dual wielded weapons plus 9.5. It's quite decent for us, to be fair. But... there's nothing really super spectacular about what we're wearing, actually. Obviously, the damaging an elite enemy grants you a barrier absorbing up to 924. That's where that barrier keeps coming from time to time, the white barrier. But we could take that off and put it onto another item. So it's just because it's been upgraded a few times. I think the armor on this one isn't particularly great anyway. It's got some good perks on it though. Because we use trap skills and we use cold and we use dual wielding. But we'd lose all of that in the red. So not sure on that one. I'm just wondering if we should stick all this in the stash or hang on. The thing is, when I put it in the stash, I get confused because it all kind of just schmelts together into a whole bunch of stuff that I threw in the stash rather than the most recent ones I picked up. But I'm wondering... yeah, they've all got decent bow damage on them. Well, they're 809 and 809. Obviously, they look not as good because of the fact I'm using a crossbow, which is slower but more powerful. But they've got 2 sockets in them. You can add a socket to it, right enough. Sorry, let's just hang on to them. Let's just be kicking on with the story. I'm looking for a guide.
Enough to accept that request here. Give up and stay alive a day longer.
I'll go in the same order that I did it last time.
Not in town.
Will you guide me through the sandstorm to the north?
Are you mad? There's a sorcerer living in that storm who will rip your flesh from your bones.
I'll take that as a no then. I need a guide to get me through the sandstorm to the north.
Ha! No chance. Not for all the gold in Chaldean.
Wait. What about the old man?
Ha! I'd sooner walk backwards into the burning hells than rely on him. But he might be the only one crazy enough to agree. He spends his days in a fog by the banks of the Argentec River. It's no place for kind souls. Be careful.
I shall tread lightly, my friend.
No, I'm not a guide. But you can't throw a rock without hitting one around here.
Yeah, this town doesn't actually have jewelers and stuff that will help sort some of the things out. Like that ring, I think I just want the gem out of it, which is why I've held off doing anything. What does that give us in the ring, actually, that gem? Fire resistance. Lightning resistance. Yeah. Resistance is in those jewellery items. Right, let's speak to Lorath again. If I can find him. I know where to find a guide. Where is Tiesa?
Found a quiet spot where she can focus on controlling Andariel's presence.
Is it safe to leave her here?
Safer than stumbling blind through the desert. At least until we find a reliable guide.
Right, travel to Argentec Riverbank. Easy for me to say. And that, people, is what took us to where it all went a bit pear-shaped. So that's why I had this marker here. And while I was on my way to there, that's when I ended up over here. I also discovered a new altar of Lilith over there as well, which is always handy. So, lesson learned that if we go into a dungeon, it's going to reset the main objective for the story for that companion. So we won't go into any dungeons while we're with him. Oh, what are you doing, Steve? Go the right way. I'm now also... Oh yeah, that's fine. My portal. I'm also wondering if I leveled up to level 46 in that missing episode, or whether it happened in the episode before. But never mind, eh? We're heading toward level 47 now. As it happens, I'm about to fight all the same enemies again. But there's some new enemies in this area, which is quite cool. I've also built up a bit more gold as well, I think. Yeah, 146 grand again. Straight line this time, I think. I might have asked this question before, but I'm not sure if the gold that you forget to pick up goes back to you anyway, or whether you physically have to pick it up.
I'm not ready yet.
Yes, if I forget to pick any of this up, does it end up back with me? I'm not sure that it will. I think someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Take a lot of damage off those big beggars if you let them barge it. Discovered.
Every day brings new fools. I'm not the one who's gonna roll their corpses into the river this time. No chance. You'd better turn around and walk out of here, friends.
Friendly place, isn't
it? Well, can't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, for God's sake. Really? Just noised up the whole area. Well, I don't know what implications that has on this area. Or maybe we had to do it. Maybe yeah, it looks like we've got to go in the back room, maybe. Indeed. Oh. Lorath is no longer... All right. There we go. Wake up.
What's that? I'm paid up, leave me be.
We're not here to collect. We need...
Huh? This can't be. Can it? Is that the symbol of the Hora,
Haradrim?
Yes, Horadrim. Dekat Kane. Can it be you, old friend? It's me, Mashif.
No, Deckard is gone. My name is Lorath. We need your help passing through the sandstorm to the north.
Sandstorm, eh? The others must have turned you down. Told you some rubbish about a sorcerer, I'll wager. Yeah. Well, what can a sorcerer do to me that time hasn't already? Yes, I'll help. There's an old chapel near there, an auspicious spot to begin a new adventure.
Good. Gather whatever you need. I'll fetch Thaisa and meet you there.
Ha! This is wonderful! Like old times, eh, Deckard?
Flesh from bone is now the quest. I mean, the one saving grace of the technical issue that I had with the original Part 33 is that I didn't do any more of the story, and it did reset. So going into the dungeon actually saved missing a portion of the main campaign from the Let's Play, which is great. So I'm happy with that at least. Hey, blooming heck. So it wants me to go back up there. Meet Lorath and Mashif in the Forsaken Chapel. I don't think there's any particular reason to be not teleporting back. And then just heading from here. Well, with the exception of actually discovering more area, of course. In theory, we could go this way. Well, I suppose we can go out whichever direction we like, to be fair. Let's do a bit of discovery, shall we? Hang on a minute. Yeah. I was going the right way, people. We're looking for a right turn. Dishing out bows for fun at me at the minute. Keep getting sucked into side areas, people. No, now, quite clearly not what I wanted to do. There's a big area over there we've not discovered. That's a side, because these side quests are meant to unlock these bits of these areas, aren't they? That's the Traces of Iron. Find Asyfa in the Iron Wolves encampment. Could go that way. Let's do that. Discover a bit of area. Still not seen hide and hair of a bloody horse in this game. People keep telling me it's like Act 4 or something. You finally get it.
I need time to do that.
Sand dune. overly sure where this marker seems to be taking me around a hell of a long route to that pin that I've got on the left hand side. Must be using the path, is it? Well, there does seem to be somewhat of a massive chasm on the left here, which is probably why it's taken. Well, hello, it's a little blue exclamation mark this way, though.
Time.
New knife. Need to stop picking up the blues though. Nice, got some good damage on it, that knife.
I need more time.
Come on, dude, speak to me. What is going on? All I do is speak to this guy.
I need more time.
Every time I try and stop, there's a swarm coming at me. What is going on with this swarm? Right, here we go. It's too dangerous out here for travellers.
I thought this way would be clear. Made it many leagues without danger. But then those accursed creatures started pouring in from alcarns. I never thought all those old stories were true. Please, we haven't the strength to keep fighting. If you clear a way, we can get to safety.
Shadow of Alcarns. So I'm not overly sure what. So I think we just have to clear all the red dots. That would make some kind of sense. Camel. Well, they've not got a red icon on them. I'll fight them anyway. Well, I'm not sure now. I wonder if it only works if you actually activate the quest. It's the Shadow of Alcarns. Oh, right, slay fly demons in the Forlorn Badlands. I need to do 2 more. I think the red dots would just show me where enemies were. Well, it wasn't any of them, sadly. Not actually been over there, have we? That was Traces of Iron. That's the that's the one I was going to go and do. Hello, brigades. I needed to kill you, please. I don't know if it's it's not them I need to kill. There's a wee cellar kicking around there as well. Look. Oh. Looks like it was those I was meant to kill then. Forlorn cavern. Should be a small area. These little cellars tend to be quite small.
Time to do that. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, level up and ride your pony. Talk about timing, people, eh? What a time to get a level up that was. Woo! A knife and a scimitar. Got a couple of good new daggers as it happens. 406 damage is a real jump from what we're using, and it's not even leveled up. 405 damage, yeah. Both better. I'm going to look at those daggers when we get to a town. Actually, we've got two of those. Mind you, that's not as good damage on that one. So that one, yeah, 405 and 355. Yeah, so that 406 one and that 405 one are the two that are quite sweet. Rare sword. That sword looks awesome as well. What was that bow like? 694 damage. Yeah. Get a new look of it though. .684, 694. Yeah, we've got a similar one up there, the rival, which is probably better. Not as good, sorry. It's the perks that are all like a nightmare to try and keep track of. It's just ridiculous. Right, well that can go, 'cause it's weaker than the other two. That can go plus 28 to all stats. Pretty decent, isn't it? Need to start getting picky. Yeah, that had pretty decent damage on it, that 806 one. I think we should dump the other two. 773 on that one, yeah. The other, that's way ahead of the others. And that one as well. This is good doing this now, people, otherwise I'll forget where I am with it. 809, 809, 806. Yeah. Right, out we go. And all those badges came back. Oh, I need to go back and speak to that guy, don't I? Oh, I need to spend my level up point as well. Christ almighty, what the fuck?
I need more time.
I think that was a bit much, people. Good grief. Pretty sure we knew exactly where this point was going and it was there. So that's going to take our daggers up to 15% times damage and bows up to 12% times damage. Lovely. Basically another 5%. Really? Every time I try and speak to this bloody person.
I'm not ready yet.
Akarat sent you to us. Oh, I wish I had more to give. Thank you.
Shadow of Alcarns. Another 9,000 experience. Nearly 10, I think. That looks like a sword to me. Plus 23 life regeneration while not damaged recently. Right, let's go see if we can get to that other quest that we'd marked. Heading fast toward that level 50, people, eh? Nice.
I need more time.
I have no idea what I just did there. What's happening? Claim. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. This was the dry steps for finding areas, isn't it? Bonus XP and 1,440 gold plus 1 potion capacity. Oh, nice. A skill point. Fucking have that. Bonus XP 1440. Bonus XP plus 1440 gold and another skill point. Brilliant. Well, I've no idea where I'm putting that skill point because I'd already tapped out the 3. That's maxed out now, so evade cooldown. After knocking back or knocking down an enemy, you gain 4% increased critical chance. What's this one? Gain 9% damage reduction against damage over time effects. Might not be a bad idea. Gain 6% damage reduction while inflicted with control impairing effects. More movement speed when critical striking. 12% close damage reduction. Might not be a bad shout, that, you know. Oh, I've already got it. Critical strikes against close enemies have up to 85% chance to heal you for 1% of your maximum life. I'm looking at all the passives because I want stuff that's... I'm happy with my moves, so I want stuff that's just going to be there all the time. You deal 18% increased damage to healthy and injured enemies. I've already got that one. You deal 3% increased damage to vulnerable enemies. Oh, might as well do that one as well then, because they're often vulnerable. I've got that thing that makes them vulnerable on my daggers, I think. That's a shout, that one then. Up to 10% chance to gain 8 energy. On hit, that is, I guess. While moving, you gain 5% increased energy regen. Oh, that's, we've already got one of those. That's imbued. I think I'll go for this one. Increased damage to vulnerable enemies. Let's do it. Another 3% damage to vulnerables. Next one's 6%. Can I go up those steps? No. Ah, yeah. Got me 7 of 7 now. I've got my extra potion socket. Or slot, as it's called. An Altar of Lilith. Bloody hell. Nice. Strength's been increased by 2 for all characters. Sweet. Whoa, scorpions. Scallywags. Another dungeon. Wonder what's in that one. What lurks in this place? Collapsed bolt. Should tell us. Well, it's not. Oh, it is druid only, so there's no point in me really doing that one. Well, there is. I mean, it's worth it for the XP and everything else, for the drops and everything you might get in there. I got a lot of drops in the last one, but as far as things go at the moment, it's probably not worth doing for this character. That one might be. Wind Striker aspect. Critical strikes grant 8% movement speed for 1 second up to 6 seconds. So that'd be worth doing. If ever we want to stick it on something. Yeah, there's a little quest up here. Hang on a minute. I was headed to there. Right, hang on. Let's go see this. I guess we should pick up this quest while we're here, maybe. And then we'll head back to the other quest that we had. I'm missing something here. That is just a bog standard shit sword, isn't it? Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, it felt closer on the map. Hello.
Release. Reward.
Mirage. Follow the Mirage. Well, where did the bloody Mirage go? Destroy the effigies. Destroy the buried effigies, yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
Whoa now.
I need more time.
Frozen. do nicely. Please release me, let me go. I don't want my spirit tied here anymore. Alright, we're going over this way. However, mind you, that's quite a long walk from there, isn't it? You've got to come all the way back round here. Could do with finding a flipping... Oh, there's a waypoint there, right enough. Might be a quicker walk. As we are approaching the hour mark, people, I am looking for the best place to stop. I think, well, it doesn't matter. If I go all the way down here, we're going to kind of be stuck there, unless there's another waypoint down here. Guess we can take a run and look. I mean, it's possible there's a waypoint nearer than I think, but... Christ. Bloody hell. Walked in a bit of a shitstorm here. I didn't mean to do that. Once again, this looks a lot closer on the map.
I need more time.
Ooh, blimey, eh? Holy shit.
I need time to do that.
Holy shit, that was a fight and a half, wasn't it? Got a shiv and a broadsword out of it. This is where the marker was that I was... oh no, it's not. Not quite there yet. Holy shit. Still not there yet. Are we nearly there yet? Oh, hello.
I need time to do that.
Ow! Fucking hell, how many of these things are here? Christ almighty, that was something else. Another dungeon there. Sorcerer only. Ooh, gone over the hour mark. We are at the blue circle though. Just about. Another discovery point. Ooh, Oasis, nice. Don't look back in anger. Heard you say. Oh, hello, waypoint. Thank you. Iron Wolves encampment we've discovered. Lovely. Sweet. Well, I'd say that's a perfect place to wrap up the part, people. Iron Wolves encampment. Bloody marvellous that is, eh? It's not got many things here, but it's got a chest and probably someone to sell some stuff to. It's got a blacksmith. So, I might do a little bit of twiddling off of camera, and then we will start from this location in the next part. People thoroughly enjoyed that once again. No technical slip-ups on that particular recording. We'll try to let that happen again, eh? It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Diablo 4. on the Xbox Series X, and I shall catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.